Rome. For over 1,000 years, it was the heart of the greatest empire the world had ever seen. But from its ashes would rise another power, one that would reshape Western civilization forever. This is the story of how the fall of the Roman Empire gave birth to the Vatican. By the 3rd century AD, Rome was crumbling. Between 235 and 284 AD, over 50 emperors claimed the throne. Civil wars ravaged the empire. Germanic tribes pushed across the borders. Plague swept through cities. The economy collapsed. Citizens lost faith in traditional Roman gods who seemed unable to protect them. Into this chaos came a new religion, Christianity. Christianity had been growing in Rome's shadows since the time of Jesus. Despite brutal persecutions, it spread like wildfire among the poor and slaves, offering hope of salvation and eternal life. Then came Emperor Constantine. In 312 AD, before the Battle of the Milvian Bridge, he claimed to see a vision, a cross in the sky with the words, "In this sign, conquer." He won the battle and credited the Christian God. The following year, the Edict of Milan legalized Christianity. By 380 AD, Emperor Theodosius made it Rome's official religion. As Rome's political power weakened, the Church's influence grew. The Bishop of Rome, the Pope, claimed supremacy over all Christians, citing Jesus' words to Peter, "Upon this rock I will build my church." In 452 AD, when Attila the Hun threatened Rome, it wasn't the emperor who negotiated, it was Pope Leo I. When the Western Roman Emperor fell in 476 AD, the popes remained. They became Rome's true rulers, filling the power vacuum left by fallen emperors. The Western Roman Empire died not with a bang, but with a whimper. Wave after wave of Germanic tribes invaded. The Visigoths sacked Rome in 410, the first time in 800 years. The Vandals came in 455. The empire had split into east and west. The eastern half, Byzantine, survived. But in 476, a Germanic chieftain named Odoacer deposed 16-year-old Emperor Romulus Augustulus. The Western Roman Empire was no more. Europe entered the Dark Ages. But the Catholic Church transformed Rome's legacy. On Vatican Hill, where tradition said St. Peter was martyred, Constantine built a great basilica. It became Christianity's holiest site. While Europe fragmented into barbarian kingdoms, the Church preserved Roman knowledge, monks copying ancient texts, maintaining Latin, keeping literacy alive. The popes claimed temporal power over central Italy, creating the Papal States. In 800 AD, Pope Leo III crowned Charlemagne Emperor of the Romans, asserting that only the Pope could grant imperial authority. The Vatican had become Europe's ultimate power broker. The Vatican didn't just fill Rome's void, it inherited its DNA. The Pope's title, Pontifex Maximus, was once held by Roman emperors. The College of Cardinals echoed the Roman Senate. Canon law evolved from Roman legal traditions. Latin remained the Church's official language. The Vatican's bureaucracy mirrored Roman administration. Even the Church's architectural grandeur, its domes, columns, and basilicas, deliberately evoked imperial Rome. The Catholic Church became, in essence, the Roman Empire's spiritual successor. Through the Middle Ages, the Vatican shaped European civilization. It sponsored universities, hospitals, and cathedrals. During the Renaissance, popes commissioned Michelangelo, Raphael, and Da Vinci, creating art treasures still housed in Vatican museums. While political empires rose and fell, the Carolingians, the Holy Roman Empire, Napoleon's France, the British Empire, the Vatican endured. Today, it remains an independent sovereign state, the world's smallest country, yet it commands the loyalty of 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide. Two empires, both centered in Rome, One conquered with legions and ruled by the sword. It dominated for 1,000 years, then collapsed. The other conquered with faith and rules through spiritual authority. It has endured for 2,000 years. The Roman Empire fell, but in its ashes, the Vatican rose, proving that sometimes the greatest empires are not built on military might, but on the power of belief. From the fall of Rome came the rise of something even more enduring. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.